Welcome to our channel. These individuals left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry and beyond. Let's dive into their remarkable lives and legacies. Marlon Brando. Our first star is the incomparable Marlon Brando, who passed away on July 1 at the age of 80. Brando was a cultural icon and is widely considered one of the greatest and most influential actors of the 20th century. Born on April 3, 1924, in Omaha, Nebraska, Brando revolutionized acting with his commitment to realism and his embrace of the method acting technique. He first gained acclaim on Broadway, particularly for his role as Stanley Kowalski in Tennessee Williams' streetcar named Desire. Brando's film debut came in 1950 with The Men, but it was his reprisal of the Stanley Kowalski role in the 1951 film adaptation of A Streetcar Named Desire that catapulted him to stardom. His raw, intense performance earned him his first Academy Award nomination and set a new standard for screen acting. Brando continued to deliver powerful performances in films such as Viva Zapata, 1952, Julius Caesar, 1953, and On the Waterfront. It was for his role as Terry Malloy in On the Waterfront that Brando won his first Academy Award for Best Actor. Princess Diana. Our second personality is Diana, Princess of Wales, who tragically passed away on August 31, 1997, at the age of 36. While her death occurred on August 31, she was pronounced dead in the early hours of July 1 in Paris, making her inclusion in this list appropriate. Diana was not just a member of the British royal family, but a global icon known for her charity work and her impact on the monarchy. Born Diana Frances Spencer on July 1, 1961, in Sandringham, England, she came from an aristocratic background. She worked as a nursery teacher's assistant before her engagement to Prince Charles, the heir apparent to the British throne, in 1981. Their wedding on July 29, 1981, was watched by an estimated global TV audience of 750 million, making it one of the most watched events in television history. Diana became an instant celebrity, admired for her beauty, style, and charisma. As the Princess of Wales, Diana quickly became involved in numerous charities. She was particularly passionate about causes related to children, the elderly, and those suffering from diseases like HIV/AIDS, and leprosy. Her work with landmine victims in Angola and Bosnia brought international attention to this issue. Farrah Fawcett. Our third star is the iconic actress Farrah Fawcett, who passed away on June 25, 2009, at the age of 62. While her death occurred on June 25, we're including her in this list as her passing was so close to July 1 and her impact on popular culture was significant. Born on February 2, 1947, in Corpus Christi, Texas, Farrah Fawcett rose to international fame in the 1970s with her role as Jill Monroe in the television series Charlie's Angels. Her feathered hairstyle became one of the most iconic looks of the decade, copied by women around the world. Fawcett's career began in commercials and small television roles in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Her breakout came in 1976 when she was cast in Charlie's Angels. Although she only stayed with the show for one season, it catapulted her to stardom. In the same year, Fawcett posed for what would become the best-selling poster of all time. The image of her in a red swimsuit became a cultural phenomenon and cemented her status as a sex symbol of the 1970s. Louis Armstrong. Our fourth star is the legendary jazz musician Louis Armstrong, who passed away on July 6, 1971, at the age of 69. While his death occurred on July 6, we're including him in this list due to his immense influence on music and his proximity to the July 1 date. Born on August 4, 1901, in New Orleans, Louisiana, Louis Armstrong, also known as Satchmo or Pops, was one of the most influential figures in jazz history. He was renowned for his innovative trumpet playing, distinctive gravelly voice, and charismatic stage presence. Armstrong's career began in the 1920s in New Orleans, the birthplace of jazz. He played in various bands and developed his unique style, characterized by his virtuosic trumpet solos and his ability to improvise. He moved to Chicago in 1922 to join King Oliver's Creole Jazz Band, where he made his first recordings. In the late 1920s, Armstrong formed his own bands, the Hot Five and Hot Seven, with which he recorded some of his most influential work. Songs like West End Blues and Potato Head Blues showcased his improvisational skill and helped establish jazz as a soloist's art form. 5. Robert Mitchum. Our fifth and final star is the iconic actor Robert Mitchum, who passed away on July 1, 1997, at the age of 79. Mitchum was known for his rugged good looks, distinctive voice, and portrayal of complex, often anti-heroic characters. Born on August 6, 1917, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, Mitchum had a troubled youth that included stints on chain gangs. He found his way to California and began his acting career as an extra in the early 1940s. His breakthrough came with the 1945 war film, The Story of G, which earned him his only Academy Award nomination. Mitchum became one of the defining actors of the film noir genre. His performances in films like Out of the Past 1947 and The Night of the Hunter 1955 are considered classics of the genre. In these roles, Mitchum often played morally ambiguous characters, bringing depth and complexity to what could have been straightforward hero or villain roles. Beyond film noir, Mitchum demonstrated his versatility in westerns, war films, and dramas. He starred alongside Deborah Kerr in the romantic drama Heaven Knows, Mr. Allison 157, and gave a chilling performance as the villain in the original Cape Fear 1962. Mitchum's career spanned 5 decades, during which he worked with some of the greatest directors in Hollywood. He continued to take on challenging roles later in his career, such as his portrayal of an aging criminal in Martin Scorsese's remake of Cape Fear 1991. Thanks for joining. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel.